I'm Dave Bauder, media writer for the Associated Press. And one of the things I've been covering is this lawsuit by a voting machine company called Dominion Voting Systems against Fox News Media. It dates back to the period post-2020 election when Dominion was mentioned in some of these conspiracy theories that were put up by then President Donald Trump and some of his supporters about why there was fraud in the election. None of the conspiracy theories turned out true.
Thank you, Rudy. Talking about some massive straight lines up in the vote tallies in the middle of the night after they've supposedly stopped counting. And that's when the Dominion operators went in and injected votes and changed the whole system. And it affects votes around the country, around the world.
There's a very high bar to prove defamation in these cases. You have to prove that the information is incorrect, but you also have to prove that the people that are putting out knew that it was incorrect or had very strong belief that it was incorrect, but did it anyway and did it with reckless disregard for the truth. And that is what Dominion is going to have to prove, that the people who put this on the air knew that it wasn't true, but let that stuff go on anyway. And that's why they are collecting a lot of evidence in depositions and in emails and memos about people behind the scenes at Fox saying, you know, this is crazy, but it went on anyway.
In general, always.
Now, Fox says they are doing what any news organization would. If a president or some of his people were making allegations, it's their job to report them, and that they're protected by the First Amendment. They have the right to do that. And a court is still going to determine whether or not that's true. I mean, it's there are a lot of people that say Dominion has a very strong case legally, but there are some people that say, you know, libel law is such that it will protect Fox. That there are a lot of First Amendment attorneys that feel that this could threaten some foundational law in libel and defamation, which goes back to a case back in 1964 involving the New York Times. They're concerned that the court, a more conservative court, where at least two justices have come forward and said, I think we need to revisit something like this, that this will give them the chance to revisit it. And what's also very interesting is that two politicians that have that are obviously big favorites with the Fox News audience, Donald Trump and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, have both come out publicly and said that they believe this libel standard is too much on the side of media organizations and that they think it should be changed. And that is the standard that Fox News is relying upon for its defense in a $1.6 billion defamation suit. So there are a lot of different political cross currents that are going on here too.